G'day, I'm Corbin from Te Pari, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at our range of load bars for cattle crushers and sheep handlers. We'll point out some of the key features of these models as well as explain what makes them unique to Te Pari. We have two core models in our range, the 600mm bars and the 1000mm bars. Now the 600mm bars are rated to 2000 kgs and are designed to be used under a racewell sheep handler or a cattle weigh platform. And on the 1000mm bars, these are what we call our heavy duty option and are rated to 4000 kgs or 4 tonne and are designed to go under your cattle crush. Now connecting the load bars to your scale indicator is simple. They both come with 10 metres of cable, so you can just run from under the platform straight up and into your indicator. So the construction of the load bars is all done in-house here in New Zealand. However, the actual load cell itself we source from Italy, which is superior for its quality and corrosion resistance. Obviously this is essential due to the environment they're operating in. The exterior of the load bar is all made from Australian steel and it gets fully hot dip galvanised after fabrication. So what makes the Te Pari load bars unique is what we call our ball and socket design. So this is where there's movement between the foot of the load bar and the load cell itself, but due to the ball and socket design, there's still an even distribution of weight to the load cell, which means that if you're putting your cattle crush down onto a rough concrete pad, there may be some imperfection in the surface, and it means you'll still get an accurate weight for those load bars. Now if you didn't have this design, and the load cell is rigid or fixed to the foot, if there's any imperfection in that surface, and you'll end up with flexing on the load cell, and then you'll have inaccurate weights from that platform. And further to that, we've also changed the way we've mounted our load cells and our heavy duty bars. Now traditionally, most companies mount their load cells in line with the load bar. This is obviously diagonal to the weigh platform. However, due to the pressure that the load bars on a cattle crush experience, we've changed it so that the load cell is now mounted in line with the weigh platform. Now what this does is when a cattle beast charges the head bale, the pressure on the platform is obviously running forwards, which means that it is in line with the load cell. Whereas if it was mounted like this, diagonally across the weigh platform, it's going to be twisting it. So a change like this in the design helps to improve the longevity of the load bars. So setting up your load bars is really simple. They all come with a little set of instructions as well as a bolt kit. Now in this kit you've got bolts for securing the bars to your crush, weigh platform or handler, as well as dyno bolts for going into the concrete. Also, if your bars are going under a Te Pari cattle crush, we can supply cable housing for them. Now this is a simple attachment that bolts to the chassis of the cattle crush, and it just protects the cables, keeps them up off the ground out of the muck, and stops them from getting damaged by stock in the yards or rodents. So if you've got any questions about what weighing equipment is right for you or your operation, be sure to reach out to our team and have a chat. Otherwise, check out the other information on our website on the various scale indicators and load bars available on the market. Thank you for watching, and I hope this information was helpful.